Hey, how you guys doing? In today's video, I just wanted to talk about the recent updates and events Modern Warfare 3 has been receiving. I just want to start off by saying that Modern Warfare 3 Season 1 Reloaded update has been a very disastrous launch with having so many issues and a lot of setbacks, with zombies having the least amount of content we've ever seen. So with zombies having already a bad Season 1 Reloaded update, we have an event that can't be accessed in zombies, which is the new boys event. And that's what I wanted to make this video about, talking about how these events are not fun anymore. How at this point they're just spamming events and spamming these challenges, and they're not fun and the rewards are not rewarding. Like for a camo as simple as this, I reckon it should have been just a simple XP event, get 200,000 XP or whatever it was, back before Season 1 where it was get 200,000 XP and you got a camo. I was fine with that because you can play whatever you want, any playstyle, didn't restrict you or make you do this and that. Then when you implement those challenges, at least give a proper rewarding reward, as it's free. I understand, people will come out and be like, oh, but it's free, but at the same time I feel like it's spam. You can go to your specials and your event camos and see how it's all repetitive camos. Only one, maybe two of them are good, and those 1-2 that you got were actually hard to get. I'd rather have a long weekly challenges. I don't mind that, have like 8 weeks, complete those 8 weeks to get a reward type stuff, instead of being like every few days there's a new event, or you can only get it at this time, because not everyone is sitting playing this game 24/7. And even then, after you finish that, there's really nothing to do in this game. They need to add more entertaining, more like, you guys remember the older cards, you had a drive to come back and play them. This content is very lackluster. I was happy with how this game was going. I felt like it was good, it was fun, but I feel like now they're just spamming events and content, and it's not fun at this point. Like right now, we're already getting noticed that there's gonna be another boys event, which is like, I get it, and apparently from rumors and leaks, the boys event's gonna go on until Season 2. Add things that are fun. Like I like the way they added those game modes, like the boys event game mode, that's fun. The ray gun, I wish that was a bit better. They messed up with that one. It was such a good concept, but the execution was so bad. So much things they can add. They have so much potential with these games. There's so much potential in these game modes, but they decide not to take it, and they just go for the easy route of spamming events. Like these events are not fun. We want new changes. Like for example, with Warzone, people complain they want Rebirth to come back. Instead, they're spamming all this other stuff. Bring back what we like and what we want, and you'll see the player base spike. I don't understand what it is with them and thinking that events are the way to go. And I understand the reason behind these events is to keep the player coming. The reason they keep spamming these events and weekly challenges and these limited time stuff is so that someone has a reason to come back and play the game and unlock something, which it makes sense, but if it was fun, it would be better. Now it just feels like I'm forced to get this stuff before it goes away, and I'm not even going to use this stuff. And that's the irritating part, is like they're doing this just to keep the player base, just so they can keep people coming back. If you really want people coming back, make an entertaining game. Make a game that's actually fun and rewards you for playing. What made the older COD special? They didn't have events spamming every second day. They weren't having bundles launching in the item shop every third day. It was because it was unique and fun and special. When people came back, they had something to grind for. Like one thing they still haven't brought back, I don't know why they took it out in the first place, is the prestige system. I was thinking about it, before. I hopped onto Modern Warfare 3, and I was thinking, let me play some zombies. I don't feel like playing zombies. Reason being, I have nothing to go for. There's no rounds. Can't go for a high round. You can't do an Easter egg. You can't speedrun anything. Like there's nothing really to do there. Red Worm boss fight is repetitive. You had the worm everywhere, and you don't feel like doing the story missions again. And once you've completed them, you can't do them again. So there's nothing to do besides grinding Borealis, which I've already done that. So I've gotten everything, and there's really nothing to come back to. And the Waller doesn't feel like something I want to come back to, since it's just a reskin. And like, it's obviously, I've seen it, it's a little bit special, but like it's the same thing as the Legacy. Nothing too over the top, nothing like, oh, you have to come back type content. And that's the issue. I remember back in Cold War, when that game came out, it had a 50-50 reaction, same to Black Ops 4, but I enjoyed the zombies a lot. I didn't really play much multiplayer, but I played a lot of zombies, and I really loved it, and I kept coming back and back, and even if it wasn't for grinding, I just enjoyed the gameplay in the field. That's something this game's missing. Even with the colors of the game, when I have to record this game or capture this game, I have to go in settings and go to filters on like the OBS and try to fix it up, make it look better, because this game is so grey, dark, and it's just so unpleasant to look at and play. It's losing that special touch that the older games had. If you guys remember the peak in Black Ops 3, how much excitement there was. I missed that when Zombie Chronicles was announced and released. How many people, it was like, I'm pretty sure if I remember, the most bought DLC at the time. They need to bring back that feel. And events in Black Ops 3 were much better in my opinion. I remember Black Ops 3 had community type events, if I'm correct, where, do a certain amount of games or certain amount of wins and you unlock rewards for everyone. Those rewards were rewarding, and not just that, everyone contributed towards it, and it was fun and entertaining. It wasn't like, oh, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, and SBMM is over the top top and you can't complete these challenges. And I also want to state with the zombie side of things, why are the challenges over the top? You've got 60 special kills you have to get. If you're a zombie player and you just play zombies on its own, you have to get 60 special kills to unlock the new SMG. That is 6 weapons Borealis right there. Does that seem fun to anyone? Being that it's a DMZ type game. If it was round based, I'll see no issue. Because if this was like, let's say, an event in Cold War, I'd go play fire base Z and there's heaps of special spawning. There's not an issue there. But here it's a DMZ type game. Have challenges that suit the gameplay. Right now they're just putting and they don't even play. They don't even understand the flow of the game. And that's what irritates me, is that they're throwing challenges there, but that challenges that suit a round based game. Doesn't suit this playstyle of a DMZ type game. But yeah, you know, that's all I really have to say. There is more I would like to say, but I want to keep this video a little bit short. Thank you guys so much for watching. If there's anything you guys would like me to see, please comment down below. And before I end it, I am streaming. I'll be streaming on Kick and YouTube, so if you can please check out my Kick channel. And I'll also be streaming on YouTube if you're comfortable watching on YouTube. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.